materials. I asked you to get the glass colors. So see, these come in a pack of 6 and also in a pack of 10. The only difference is there are few colors which are not there in the 6 color pack. But for blue pottery we need some specific shades also, which are available only in this 10 pack glass colors, like this dark blue, ultramarine blue. It is not available in a 6 shades pack, and there are 2-3 more colors. But for the blue pottery mainly we need this color. But don't worry, those who have a 6 pack shade, we will make this dark blue out of that sea blue color, sea blue and black, right? And the next one is acrylic colors, and of course we need this blue outliner, ultramarine blue, green, red, yellow, all these type of colors, and white, right? So all these 3 colors are optional, but these are 2, white and blue. These are 2 main colors for the blue pottery. And next we will need a color palette, a few brushes, okay, and I asked you to get a safety pin and this earbuds. Okay, so this is the main material, and some rough cloth and talcum powder, all these things, right? So you will take your compass and pencil. Okay, so I will show you in my final plate. Okay, so what you will do, you will open the compass to the size you need and you will make a circle. Okay, then again you will open it and you will make a circle, and again a big circle for the gap of flowers, right? This much you have done. You will get the circles, and then I showed you this thing, this template. You can make this template on a chart paper, a normal chart paper or any drawing sheet. You will place template over here and trace it with the help of pencil. You will get the marks on the desired gaps like this, right? And then this elephant pattern, this you can either draw a rough hand, freehand, or what else you can do. First you can draw it on a piece of paper like this, and then you can fix tracing paper below it and secure it with the help of paper tape. Then what you will do, you will see the position where you want to place it. You will just place it and trace it. So this way you won't need a big tracing printout. You can do it easily on your own also. And these circles and all these things, this you can do freehand very easily, I know. So that's it about the tracing part. So all of you have this blue outliner, so I will tell you first of all how to use the outliner also. I am taking orange one first. See, like this. And you have to keep one thing in mind while doing this glass color work. The outlining is must. Outlining is must means outlining is a must with 3D outliner, because we have to make some boundary so that the glass color doesn't flow out. Okay, so we have to make a medium thick boundary on our pattern. You can keep rotating your surface according to your choice. So this way you have to complete the pattern, right? So we will do the same thing on our final plate. So this is our third step, right? First of all, to prime the surface, then to trace it, and third one is to do the outlining work. And in blue pottery, whatever color we use, but the outliner, 3D outliner should be of blue color only. Outlining is always in blue color. It's not in orange, yellow or red colors. Here you can see this much I have done so that I could do the fourth part also with you, but I am doing the third step here. That is the outlining work. First of all, you can shake it a bit, okay, and always check it that if the liquid is flowing out before doing it on a final surface. And one more thing, whenever we do any kind of work with, whether with a brush or a tube, then you should start from inside to outside. Okay, first you have to finish the inner parts, then gradually move to outer parts. In this way you won't smudge your work. Suppose you do this outlining part first and then you want to go inside, then it's a possibility that your hand gets over the this work and you get it smudged. Okay, so always be careful while doing this kind of work. See, here I deliberately left these spaces, okay, but this is wrong. While doing glass work, you can't leave such spaces, otherwise glass color will flow out. So you have to make the boundary very clear and bold. So once you do all the 3D outliner work, you have to keep it for drying near about 1 to 2 hours. Okay, you have to complete all these things. All this black outlining should be done in 3D outliner, in blue 3D outliner. Then you have to outline the elephant part also, these circles, everything you have to do with the blue outliner. Okay, so I am moving to the second step so that I don't waste much of your time. We can do coloring part in with two types. The first one is either we can use glass colors directly on the base. In this way it would be a little lighter, as I did in my display. Okay, and the second thing is you can do wherever you want to do. Suppose you want yellow color over here, then you can do acrylic white, acrylic yellow over here, red over here, blue over here. You will do these colors over here, let it dry, and then you can use glass colors. So I am telling you both ways. Now you can take your brush. Brush size doesn't matter, whatever size you are comfortable with, you can use it. So this part I did earlier now, so I will show you over here. So I'm taking this chrome yellow. You can take any yellow. I had chrome yellow right now with me, so I am taking chrome yellow. What you have to do, you don't need a very good drawing skills over here. You just have to dab it like this. Just dab it like this. It has dried up because the fan is on, so we will fill this part in red. Just small quantities of color will do, you don't need much color. Just try to push it in the yellow one. And I'm covering the red part in the elephant also. And you have to color all the flowers in the same way as you did this one. Okay, you have to color all the flowers. You don't have to leave these flowers like this. You have to cover a whole the plate in the same manner. And now I am going to take blue color. So blue, you can take either ultramarine blue or you can take Persian blue. I'm doing colors randomly. Color is your choice. Okay, you can choose any colors, but just keep in mind that do only those acrylic colors in your plate which are available in your glass colors also. Suppose you have glass colors of 6 pack, then you should use only those colors, not other than that. This is light blue in color, so for this we will have to make the color. And over here also we will do this color. So I think I should do this one also because it is a larger area, so I want to show how to cover it. Just go along the outlining of 3D outliner. So can you see these spots? All these spots are due to blue carbon paper. If you will use blue or black carbon paper, then you will find these spots on your final work, and these spots doesn't look nice. Okay, so always use yellow carbon paper while doing any of your artworks. It doesn't leave any marks. Here I am using a flat brush because the area is big, and push it outwards. And don't forget to cover these edges also. So it's better you cover the edges first. So first of all, we will use common colors. You have this tomato red. Okay, in a pack of 6 you get this tomato red, yellow, all these colors you get, na? Pink, sea blue, this green and brown. For yellow parts you don't have any problem. You take this golden yellow color. Okay, and one more thing about glass colors is this, that while using glass colors you don't have to shake it. Okay, because we are in a habit of shaking the bottles while using any color, but there is exception in case of glass colors. You don't have to shake it. Okay, like this. Okay, you don't have to do like this, otherwise what will happen, you will get bubbles. See, is it clear in camera? You will get these bubbles which you don't want. No, it's not that watery on top. When you will use it, you will get the high pigment. You won't get that lighter type of tone. It seems so because these are glass colors, but you will get the high pigment while using it. See, now it is blocked a bit. Okay, so what we will do, we are searching for the safety pin. The flowers here, we need red color also. Okay, so similar way we will take out some red color. And now we will do this flower part. Take any small brush. Okay, first of all I will tell you how to do glass colors with the help of brush. Okay, and then I will tell you how to do them directly with the bottle. So first of all, take this yellow color and just cover this yellow part, and doesn't matter if it goes a little bit here or there also. Just you have to just slightly dab it. Okay, slightly dab it, don't have to touch the surface much, and leave it like this. Okay, now with the same brush, just clean the brush a little bit and use the same brush and take red color. Start from the edges and just drag it. Drag it with very light touch. Are you getting the technique? Drag it till yellow color, and don't mix it right now. Cover all the petals first. have to take sufficient amount of glass colors, not too less and not too much. It should not come out of the outliner, and it should not look very thin coat. The glaze should be seen on the surface. And now we will take just little bit of red glass color and we will mix it with the yellow. You don't have to put efforts to mix it. Just take red color and dab it like this. It will automatically get merged in the yellow color. Just a little bit of dabbing like this much. Okay, only this much you have to do. And now okay, let me first of all, now I am going to do cover this part also. First of all, I forgot it. So I am taking my white color, let it dry in between. So I am taking my white color, so this color I am going to do here. First cover the lining part with a round brush, and then for the bigger areas you can use flat brush. Don't press it too hard on the base, just run it smoothly with the help of color. No, I don't mix water in glass colors, it's already too liquidy. As blue color, this you get in your 6 packet. Okay, first of all let me cover this smaller area, okay, so that it is more convenient for you to understand. In the elephant, so we will cover these parts also with the help of brush. See, you don't have to rub it too hard on the base like this. You don't have to rub it like this. Okay, what you have to do is you have to take the color, more of the color, and just very feather touch. See the difference. Here you can see some 3D type of look, and here it is flat. So you have to take the color and just put the color and just drag it like this. Okay, See, I am taking a drop of green directly on it. Okay, this is also one of the techniques. I am taking directly some color over here and I will spread it like this. Just very light touch. Spread it with the help of brush and it is done. And now let's move to this blue part. Okay, for this we are going to use this S blue color. Second thing, you have to place it like this. Just you have to touch the surface. You don't have to keep it like this and use the color. Otherwise what will happen is air bubble will enter the bottle and they will spoil your work. So you have to just do it like this. Okay, if you are comfortable like this you can do it, or you can just place some glass color over here and then with the help of brush you can go to the sides just very gently. And see now, because of this 3D outliner the color is not going out, it's inside the boundary. This air bubble has come, so we will take this earbud, just keep it on its surface and try to press it gently. And it will go. Before using again, you just, now I have got so many air bubbles, so what I will do is I will keep it on this cloth for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, now air bubbles have moved upwards. Now it's high time to use the color. Now I can use it easily. Now areas are small over here, so I am putting drops of color and I will use the brush to spread it. Air bubbles tend to come while using with glass colors, so don't worry, you can easily pick them with the help of earbuds. Now in a 6 color pack you don't have that dark blue color, so what you can do is you can take little bit of this S blue color and mix just a drop of brown color in it, just a drop. Now we can check the color, mix it, so when the surface is flat then there is no problem in doing the glass colors, and only the thing is you have to take care of the bubbles, and that your outlining should be proper, so that glass color does not come out on the other areas. Okay, so this much you can do. Now when you have this kind of tilted surfaces, then what you have to do is you have to cover the area, and then you have to wait for some time for the color to dry. Okay, so how we will do it? See, I have kept the plate like this now, a little bit tilted. Now, before starting, I will again just keep the rough cloth and keep the bottle like this. Let the air bubbles settle on the top, and then I will use the color. So here also I will start with the outlining. And now for this area we will have to wait for some time to let it dry, or the another option is you can use hair dryer, but use it from a distance, or else it will spill whole of your color here and there. So keep it like this for some time, let it dry, and then you can move on to another part. So you can do either way. Either you can do acrylic color first and then apply glass colors, or you can do you can apply glass colors directly on the patterns that you have made. And colors is also your choice, but blue color is must in blue pottery work. And now let's come to the varnish. Some layers are still wet, so if time permits you can leave it to dry for 2 days also. And then here is this varnish from Asian Paints, and this is Asian Paints PU exterior varnish. So I like it very much. If you are too much into crafting and all, then you can buy this pack, because it the smallest pack is in 1 kg, so you can buy it, and it lasts very long. You can put some amount of the varnish in small container, and you can use it regularly. Or else what you can do is you can use any spray varnish that is available in the market. You can use that also.